is the Game Colonel signing on. Today's topic, we're going to talk about chaff. What is chaff? How to effectively use chaff. And I'm going to show a couple of examples of the chaff in use, both on myself and my ship, and on the target I'm going after. I received a couple questions out there in previous videos, and when I talk about different topics, the subject of chaff came up, saying, what is chaff? How do you use it? Along with other things. So first off, let's go into this thing. We're looking at my fertilance right now. We're installing the chaff. Now, right now, if you're going to go into a combat situation, you have a combat aircraft, I'd recommend putting 2 chaff launchers on there. As you can see, I have them both installed at the bottom part of my aircraft, or my spacecraft. The chaff, that gives 2 different reasons for this. One, it gives you 2 banks, extra load for that. Also, it allows for a quicker reload. Chaff most likely taking about 30 to 45 seconds to recycle a single chaff dispenser. That gives you, again, another ability to throw some more chaff out there while one is recycling. Okay, so that's very important if you're doing a combat ship. If you're just doing standard cargo transfer and whatnot, go with 1. That's plenty of stuff out there. You're not trying to get into a fight. You just need it for those off chances that they interdict you and pull you out. Okay, so let's start to look at a different thing here. Now, when you install the chaff, you got to make sure you go over to your fire groups. Your fire groups, as you can see, with my pulse lasers, I put them all into bank number 1, my primary trigger. Same with my cannon. I put that in the number 2 spot. My kill warrant scanner, I went into a second bank of weapons. I selected number 2. However, if you look at my chaff launcher, both of those, and my heat sink launcher, I chose not to assign those any keys. Reason is I can do it a lot quicker with the default keys in there. So my default key is C for chaff. Okay, the heat sink, another topic, is V. However, I find it's quicker to access just a quick tap on my keyboard as I'm either, trying to evade fire, than to switch weapons banks and then deploy some chaff or the heat sink launcher, whatever it may be. So just be aware of that when you're setting up your fire groups. Okay, the next thing we're going to go take a look at is how chaff reacts when you utilize this. Okay, so we're going to go outside. You'll notice things when we're doing this is chaff is pretty much, it foils weapons locks, okay, for your ship. It doesn't foil lasers. It doesn't foil anything else coming towards you. It foils the gimbaled and turned weapons locks onto your spacecraft. Okay, therefore, how to effectively use that thing is to hide behind it. For lack of a better term, as you can see, I deployed a little bit of chaff there. It's a light cloud. You're going to see it again here. Now it's also kind of mixed with some chaff. We're having some forward movement, but it's also got some flares mixed in with that. The best key to do this is deploy the chaff and continue in a straight line. It blocks your foe from behind you going into that. Now you're going to see some fighting here. As he passes me here, as we turn around here, you're going to see this target ship deploying some chaff. You're going to see how my lasers lose target through the gimbal tracking. There it goes. You can see the shiny bits coming off the back of the ship, but I lose control of the gimbal lasers. As he flies away from his cloud, I reestablish contact pretty easily. So again, it also showed you, and we go for the kill right here, it also showed that if you stay behind that cloud, it will give you a longer time of protection. If you're just running from the enemy, straight line shot, deploy chaff, 1, 2, interspaced, and keep going. Okay. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for somebody. Do a quick dock in here, back to the home station of Wolf 406. I appreciate you watching this here today, and as always, thank you very much for your kind support. Please hit the thumbs up if you're liking this, and again, I look forward to your feedback on this. This has been the Game Colonel, and I'm signing off.